Your current life is a summation of your past daily thoughts and habits. My friends, each and every day, what you do shapes your future. The little things, the big things, but particularly those little things where you spend just a few minutes with us, 10 to 15 each and every day. That's all we ask. Don't worry about how long it will take you to master the charts, because once you do it, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. Let's go. Everything is up for the day. Those of you who've been reading our daily market reviews, those 5-day plus analysis with the trade execution summary grids, they've been telling you this was coming, and we see the S&P jamming up today, 1.01%. NASDAQ up 1.67%. Still, my friends, when we look at volume, we had all this up movement today. No volume backing it up. No volume backing up the movement up when it comes to the 2-day chart. And of course, the weekly, it's been weak. The prior 2 weeks and this week included as far as where the volume is. But things did move up. 1.01% just for the day. Now, as we look at the high last week, we've read this out every day. It was 712.39. We look at today, 711.45. We've not gotten up, gotten close. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. I think so much of this is just news dependent. If things go crazy in the Middle East, I think you can expect this whole market to tumble, and that is one reason you're just not seeing the buy-in. You're seeing the price go up, but the big money is just staying safe. What do we see with the NASDAQ? It is up. Now, again, the high last week, $650 this week, $655.33. So again, it has moved higher. Again, volume's low. Volume is better on the half day when it comes to the NASDAQ, but still, as we look at the summation of everything on the 2-day and on the weekly, you can see how weak the volume is. Again, moving up, but no volume backing up that up move. What about bonds? Up today, 0.20%. It's like that little train that just keeps chugging up the hill. It ain't a big hill, but it is climbing it, and it is moving up a little higher. We see these green candles, but my friends, when you look back on the week beginning the 6th of April, you see the high was $87.37, $87.24 last week, and this week, $87.16. So what are you getting? You're just getting a skimmer. You're just getting things sliding along and not hitting the high that we saw in the morning of the 8th, Wednesday, the 8th of April. Hadn't gotten up there yet. So again, what's happening with bonds? They're just sort of hanging out like stocks are. As far as volume goes, not a lot of volume. Prices in bonds are not really moving up. They're just sliding sideways, whereas stocks are doing some jamming. So again, looks like the market's waiting for some catalyst to really give us the volume and the buy-in, whether it's going to be a selling frenzy, which would not surprise me if prices just hammered down and it went into just a fall, but that's not happening yet. And again, yet to be seen, my friends. I'm just saying what I'm seeing with no volume here. Gold up 1.32%. But we got a doji for the week here, don't we? And we have a red down candle when we're looking here at the 2-day chart. That's from the hammer down yesterday, and we're below that little trend line. Not much of a trend line, but it is a trend line. So again, as we look at gold, we don't have any volume backing up any of these moves. So again, looks like the market's looking for something. What about Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin jamming up 5.19%. You can see what Bitcoin's doing. It'll bound up and then it'll pull back. It'll bound up, then it'll pull back. Then it'll bound up and slide sideways and up a little bit. Then bound up again, pull back, bound up again. We're going into the 3rd week, my friends. Now again, we were doubtful Is it going to get a third week? Well, it's starting to get some legs on that. Now let's look at the high last week on Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin ETF HODL, which is what we track because you can buy and sell it like a stock in the markets every day. And look at the bid ask. It's a little high here at the close. During the day, it'll get much tighter. 22.10 to 22.45. That's a little too big a spread for me, but it gets better during the day, I have seen. But as we look at what Bitcoin is up to, we see that the high last week, 22.17, this week 22.49. So again, Bitcoin is moving up. Doesn't have the volume like nothing else does either. But again, at least Bitcoin's building some, moving a little higher. And again, going into the third week, it didn't have the 2 week and then crash that we've seen happen over and over. So maybe Bitcoin is building a bottom here. But again, in this world where things are right now and so much is dependent on the missiles flying and the straits closing, we'll just continue to watch, wait, and see. That's where we are, my friends. We love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.